Are you suitably equipped to handle a medical emergency while in the wilderness? Welcome to an all-inclusive guide that provides a wealth of knowledge on wilderness first aid. This guide will give you the confidence to face any emergency situation while enjoying the great outdoors. Firstly, understanding how to assess common injuries is fundamental. When an injury occurs, keep calm and follow these simple steps. Check for responsiveness, ensure the person is breathing, and look for any visible injuries. Remember to always prioritize injuries. Treat the most life-threatening ones first. Now let's delve into treating specific injuries. Sprains, for instance, can be quite common in the wilderness. The key here is to use the RICE method: rest, ice, compression, and elevation. Rest the sprained area, apply a cold pack, wrap it to provide compression, and elevate it above the heart level. Fractures are a bit more complex to handle. Immobilize the area using a splint, then apply a cold pack to reduce swelling and pain. Always seek professional medical help as soon as possible. Cuts and burns are other injuries you may encounter. Clean cuts with clean water and bandage them. For burns, cool the affected area with cold water, then cover it with a sterile dressing. Environmental emergencies such as hypothermia, heat exhaustion, and altitude sickness can also be a concern. For hypothermia, warm the person slowly and give them warm drinks. Heat exhaustion requires the person to rest in a cool place and rehydrate. Altitude sickness, on the other hand, generally improves by descending to a lower altitude. Having a well-stocked first aid kit is crucial. It should include bandages, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, a thermometer, pain relievers, and any personal medication. Tailor your kit to your specific needs and the environment you'll be in. Lastly, knowing how to communicate with emergency services in remote locations is vital. Always know your location and the quickest way to reach help. It's also advisable to carry a whistle, mirror, or any other signaling device. In summary, being prepared for medical emergencies in the wilderness involves being able to assess and treat common injuries, having a well-stocked first aid kit, and knowing how to reach emergency services. It's not just about personal safety. It's about ensuring the best possible outdoor experience. Remember, don't let a medical emergency be the end of your adventure. Instead, be prepared to handle anything the wilderness throws your way. Stay safe and keep exploring the beauty of the outdoors. If you found this content useful, please like and subscribe for more insightful guides.